I am Steve Fox, and this is my Bulldog story. By training, I'm not an educator. I'm a journalist. So the opportunity to teach at a college level was very enticing to me, but also to continue to work in a newspaper. And while I don't do the same things I did as a journalist in a newspaper, I get to be around the students doing that work and teach them in that environment, and that's a better environment for teaching journalism than any classroom. I think the Torch plays an important role at Ferris, as well as a student newspaper anywhere, from high school through college. It's a place that, for me, first and foremost, the students here have an opportunity to learn, and they really, they do it themselves. I let them know if I think they did something well or they did something poorly, if they need to think about doing things better in the future, if they need to correct something they did wrong. And I give them my opinion, but ultimately they make the decision after that as well, which I like that too. I don't come in and tell them they have to change. I give them my advice. I steer them to other professionals. There's a great learning tool, first of all. I think they also help the campus learn by writing articles that hopefully teach the campus about things that are going on, about people, about issues. I can look around here in the Torch office and see past editions. Important topics on a college campus, a lot of those. Not always important, but informative or even entertaining. So it really is a business environment as well. They're not a club that pretends to put out a professional newspaper. They do it, and they have real concerns about, do we need to have a smaller paper this edition because we don't have enough ads to pay for a 20-page edition or a 16-page, or can we afford color photos? And they're real decisions that they make without my input on decisions like that. They operate the business on their own. I want my students to leave with, I would hope that they would become engaged in the community that they live in, that they would pay attention. Selfishly, I think every one of them should read newspapers. They're certainly not going to be worse off for it. They should all read books as well, but newspapers should be part of the equation. And if I can get them to understand the importance of newspapers, the job they're doing, and what to expect out of newspapers, and boy, you better find something that you can really get excited about and get engaged in. And hopefully they're engaged while they're here at Ferris, and they continue to be the rest of their lives. And if you're going to be engaged in the community you live in, newspapers should be a part of that.